I've known that an animated movie under the name of Animal Crackers was going to be a thing for about 5 years, and lo and behold, it finally came to the USA on Netflix. Can't really blame the people who've worked on this for the decision since it's been in production heck due to money problems. Regardless, I saw the film after my long wait to see if it was worth my anticipation, and may as well talk about it. So a spoiler alert is here for you. Have a bowl of, well, you probably know what I'm thinking, and I hope you got them near you for the spirit of this review. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here's my review on Animal Crackers. Starting way back in 1962, Bob and Horatio are brothers that are in charge of their own traveling circus, and their gypsy friend Esmeralda greets them to Talia, her niece. Both of them are attracted by her, and it was Bob who Talia fell for. Horatio wasn't liking this, and especially didn't like how they were engaged. When Horatio asked Bob who he'd spend his future with, his heart told him to marry Talia. Esmeralda gave the new couple a special box, which gave them an opportunity to start a new circus, with amazing animals being the main attraction. Years go by, and Bob had a nephew named Owen that has been interested in Zoe for years, and they got married as well. Unfortunately for Owen, marrying Zoe meant he had to leave the circus and do dog biscuit taste testing for the dog biscuit factory Zoe's father owns. Yep, 2 weddings in the beginning of one movie, and both of them had family issues. Ever since he split with Bob, Horatio has been desperately trying to find out how the magic animals happened. He gets into a little fight with a blue dog and a black cat, which led to a fire, causing part of the circus to burn, alarming Owen and Zoe. It had seemed that Bob and Talia died in that fire, resulting in having a funeral at the burnt circus Owen, Zoe, and their daughter, Mackenzie, attended. Horatio makes his presence at the funeral along with his announcement of taking ownership of the circus a surprise. A fight between performers and henchmen occurs, and Owen and Zoe receive that special box from earlier, and it was a box of animal crackers. The moment the family reaches a stop, Owen eats one of the cookies and turns into a hamster. And worse, Mario Zucchini is chasing them for the reason that they hold the secret to the circus animals. The good family got to chat with Chesterfield about the box and the note that came with it. For every time a human becomes an animal by eating a cookie, a human cookie will magically appear. And the box is practically bottomless. The box goes empty, it'll refill itself. After which, Chesterfield says they can get the circus back on track. While Owen thinks that continuing work at the dog biscuit factory will be worth pleasing Zoe's dad, Zoe decided to restore the circus, and boy, was Brock happy to hear that he'll be next in line for being the boss of the factory. Notwithstanding the fact that the circus is reopening, the first show in years started out lame due to the lack of animals. It was time for Owen to show the audience what they came for: animals. The show was so amazing that Owen decided to quit his old job, but near the end of his packing, Brock takes the animal cracker box, eats a cookie, and turns into a monkey. Owen uses a lion cookie to catch Brock. Zucchini gets the box only to have Brock and cookie crumbs instead. And as things got fascinating for the bad guys, Owen's human cookie was missing, hinting that he'll have to outlive the animal problem, not solve it. Binkley's been working at the factory trying, and failing, at making tastier dog biscuits, and knows of the magical cookies, wanting her boss to see his family at the circus. Days of being animals have passed for Owen, and his evil uncle desired to make a deal: the circus for his human cookie. Saying he'd rather keep the family together as any animal, Horatio forces him to accept the deal with the help of the partially mutated henchman. The circus crew saw Horatio, and an animal battle took place. Horatio's craving for everything that should have been his made him quite literally hungry for power, so he ate multiple crumbs to transform into a monster. The blue dog and black cat from earlier turned out to be Bob and Talia, whose human cookies had burnt in the fire. I suppose that was supposed to be a plot twist, yet it doesn't work for those that paid attention to the entire film. Anyway, they plead Horatio to stop his madness, and despite his refusal to reform, everyone gets saved, baddies get captured, and the circus became better than before with a dog biscuit treat and a dragon display. How was the movie? I'll say the voice acting choices like Danny DeVito, Emily Blunt, Raven Simone, Wallace Shawn, Gilbert Gottfried, Patrick Warburton, and Tara Strachan, among others, were great. The animation is fine, nothing groundbreaking though. Furthermore, the music, both original and used music, is more than listenable. Story-wise, the beginning and endings are the best part. Can I say the same for some of the stuff that happens in between? No, I cannot. Not really. Aside from the failed attempt at a plot twist, jokes like who's the boss and who's henchman, being behind a pizza truck, toilet humor, and Chesterfield stating the obvious are pretty stale. Brock is the worst character, as he kind of makes me feel as uncomfy as other characters do, with his sabotaging business and his bongos. Not blaming the voice actor. A few pop culture references are used, and the one that's the most out of place is the Konami code. On top of all that, it doesn't have enough of the circus feeling due to the dog biscuit chunks in the whole thing. I'm thoroughly okay with Animal Crackers not releasing it theatrically. Thus, I give it... Actually, I won't be using stars to rate this movie. Here's a question mark. Yep, that'll have to be the score. My feelings are too mixed to determine my overall opinion numerically. Nevertheless, I must say it's inferior to Netflix original films like Next Gen, Klaus, and The Willoughbys. Blue Dream Studios, I kindly suggest that you take the good parts of your project and come up with more good components to merge it with to create a far more entertaining flick, and maybe we'll go see it in theaters. Want more fiction? Then please do what my friends say, comment below, and follow me on Instagram for thumbnail previews and teasers for upcoming YouTube videos. Fiction Fanboy has finished this video. Everyone keep fantasizing, and good night-o!